1.
Hello, it's Friday morning and we are in North Carolina, just off the outskirts of Asheville. And isn't this home pretty? But it's not a real home, it's just a model. And it sits on what is probably a couple acres of land. And last night we were searching for a place to stay for the night because the bus that we've been waiting on from Dr. Dave is not ready yet. So we decided to try our luck behind a McDonald's, and we found this place. So we hiked up the hill and we discovered what we thought was somebody's house, and it's actually just an empty model and an empty big open space. Nobody's here, and there isn't any private property signs or no trespassing that are visible, but it's really, really beautiful and very lonely. So we decided to camp and make use of this unused space. So I'm going to take you to where we set up our little tent last night. Nice home. Could have somebody living in it. I always thought it'd be cool if they used the model homes to house people. For instance, people that are impoverished, people that have been evicted. It is a waste to me. It's a nice house too, and they cut down a lot of trees to make it. And it's a shame that it's just here for display and nothing more. But just around the corner is our precious little home, our little Zia 3 tent. So we're going to take you over there and see how we occupy it. Now, there are some people who do live nearby. There are houses all along this ridge here. So we try to be very quiet, and we don't want to trespass on people's backyards, but this was definitely a good opportunity to take because there ain't no sign of life here. North Carolina's got some really beautiful earth. It has this deep orangey reddish color to it, and so you can see where they've chipped away at the earth. This probably used to be a much larger rounded off hill, but this land was definitely flattened and probably excavated for rock or whatever, or maybe just to build this model home. Who knows? But so you can see all the beautiful exposed dirt that is that's popular here in this land. And all around us you can see the rolling hills of the Carolinas, and there are some really magnificent homes perched just behind this model home, and it's a really beautiful place to live. But we've been noticing since we've been here there's a lot of construction going along the streets, and there's a lot of trees being cut down, so it's a little bit sad to see, but this is the sacrifice for industry. So there she is, a little tent. And it also rained a decent bit last night. We were expecting an ice storm, but I think that stuck to the mountain range, and we just got some rain. But our tent held up pretty well, so that was a good test for the old gal. But this is how we occupy. We bought this tent with Jack's hard-earned money from working with a cabinetry business that a friend of ours owns, and it bought us our home. And this is really all you need when you're on the road. This is a 3-season tent, so it holds up pretty well to cold temperatures, and it's got a great feature. It's got these things that are called vestibules. So the way the tent cover comes out, it provides a space to store your shoes so you don't get the tent inside all dirty. And it's really, really spacious. It's considered a 3-person tent, but I think it's really just perfect for a couple. And you can stretch out your legs, and when you're in there, it doesn't really matter where you are because it's very, very cozy and really, really comfortable. And this is our view this morning. A shopping mall. Got Wells Fargo out there, Shell gas station, McDonald's, Waffle House, you know, the usual staples that we see just about at every rest stop we go to. There's usually a variety of big bank branches, gas stations, and fast food. But in Asheville, there's really some amazing little shops. It's a great little town. Very big progressive culture there, and it was really, really beautiful to see that and to see so many shops that are friendly to progressive thinking and alternative community life. So it's really, really nice. So this is our life, and the reason that this is so good for us is because it enables us to travel, and we've become accustomed to this, and it's really all we need, and we live, fairly as minimalists. And if you want to see all the action that's happening around the country, if you want to be able to travel freely and not have anything holding you back or any obligations to go back to, and you're in the position to do it, it's tough, but it's really rewarding. And when you can wake up on a little piece of liberated land just for the night, it's a really good feeling. And this is what we're going to continue to do as we go on the road, is every night, if we don't have somewhere to stay, we just kind of go hunting for a space, and you never know what we're going to find. But this is definitely a good find. So, for anybody out there who wants to do what we do, you can always get in touch with us and find out how we're doing it. It's not easy, and it's not for everyone, that's for sure. But it is fun, it's challenging, but it's the only way I want to live right now. And hopefully within the next 2 days, we'll have our bus and we'll be off back to Florida, back to some warm camping weather. So, thank you, home.